Long ago, there was a king blessed with 7 daughters. One day, in a joyful mood, the king summoned all his daughters to the royal court. He declared, "I have a question for each of you. Whoever gives the best answer will be rewarded with whatever they desire." The daughters eagerly lined up, waiting for their turn. The king asked them, one by one, "Whose blessings do you eat and whose blessings do you wear?" The first 6 daughters answered, "Father, we eat what you provide and wear what you give us. It is because of you that we live in comfort and grandeur." The king was delighted and rewarded each of them with their chosen gifts. When it was the youngest daughter's turn, she replied, "Father, I eat what God provides and wear what is destined for me. It is by God's blessings that I live." The king, enraged by her response, shouted, "Ungrateful child! You have insulted me. You will be punished for your words." With humility, the youngest daughter accepted her father's anger, saying, "As you wish, father." The king ordered his guards to take her to the forest and abandon her there. Stripped of her jewels and dressed in old clothes, she was left alone in the wilderness with no supplies. Despite her predicament, the princess remained steadfast in her faith, saying to herself, "Whatever is written in my destiny, I will surely receive." As night fell, she gathered wood to make a fire for protection. While collecting, she noticed a small hut in the distance. Outside, a goat was tied, and faint coughing sounds came from within. Curious, the princess entered the hut and found an old man lying on a cot, weak and thirsty. She quickly poured water for him, cleaned the hut, and made it comfortable. Grateful, the old man asked, "Who are you, child, and why are you here alone in the forest?" The princess shared her story. The old man, moved by her plight, said, "Stay here, my dear. I go to the city every few days. There is enough food in the hut, and a stream nearby for water. You will be safe." The next morning, the old man left. The princess milked the goat and divided the milk, leaving half outside for any wild animal that might be hungry. The following morning, she found the bowl empty, with a beautiful ruby nearby. She noticed snake tracks and remembered a story about rare snakes that leave jewels if pleased. Each day, she continued leaving milk, and each morning, she collected a ruby. By the end of the week, she had 7 rubies. When the old man returned, she gave him 3 rubies, requesting him to sell them and hire workers to build a palace. Over the months, a magnificent palace rose in the forest. The princess also established a wood factory, employing the poor and transforming the forest into a thriving town. News of the palace and her kindness spread far and wide, eventually reaching the king. Intrigued, the king sent word that he wished to meet this remarkable princess. She replied, "The king is welcome, but he must bring all his daughters." When the king arrived with his daughters, the veiled princess welcomed them and served a feast of dishes, each in a different color. With each course, she changed her attire and jewelry to match, mesmerizing everyone. The king, astonished by her elegance, remarked, "You remind me of my youngest daughter. Why do you remain veiled?" After much insistence, the princess revealed herself, wearing the tattered clothes she had been abandoned in. The king recognized her immediately and, overwhelmed with guilt and joy, exclaimed, "I thought you had perished in the forest. How have you risen to such greatness?" The princess shared her journey, explaining her faith in God and the blessings she had received. She revealed a necklace containing the remaining 4 rubies, leaving her sisters in awe and envy. The king, humbled, embraced his daughter and said, "I was wrong to doubt you. Truly, God's blessings are unmatched." The princess replied, "Father, it is faith and gratitude that brought me here. May we all trust in God's will." Moral of the story: always place your trust in God. No matter the challenges, gratitude and faith will lead you to greater heights. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring tales. See you in the next video.